Good morning, Malungelo. Well, the day has arrived. I guess many people in the town, we are going to be listening to that sentencing procedures today very closely.
That's right, Brede. It's D-Day for Phillip Schutte and Pieter, Doorewaard, who were convicted last year of murdering Mahlomola Moshweu. As you rightfully said, they had accused the teenager of stealing a sunflower. Judge Ronnie Hendricks finding them guilty last year on murder and kidnapping and pointing of a firearm and also theft. It was quite interesting, Braden, because this case continued to attract a number of people. Even today, I mean, I was talking to some guys from the EFF who had arrived from Coligny last night to be part of the proceedings here. We've heard during the mitigation and aggravation of sentence from the state saying that these two men must be permanently removed from society, describing their actions as barbaric, and their actions had also polarized that town of Coligny along racial lines. Of course, the defense coming out strongly, urging the judge, saying that he has to be lenient on these two men because they are family men. They were raised to respect others and respect the right to life, and also pretend that these men were first-time offenders. I think, Braden, it is important to note that these two men have denied actually murdering Mahlomola Moshweu throughout the trial.
All right, Malu, and we understand that there was some, if I remember correctly, if it was this case, that there was some attempt to maybe meet with the family and have some kind of discussion with them. Do we just take us back to that point? And like you say, they deny what happened, but what has been their explanation and why would they want to meet the family?
It's quite interesting because that came out, UV, during the mitigation and aggravation of sentence that the families of these two men, that's Pieter Doorewaard and Phillip Schutte, and them themselves wanting to interact with Mahlomola Moshweu's family. They told the court, that's through their lawyers, that they wanted to offer their condolences to Moshweu's family, and also to tell the family that they understand what they are going through and that they also would like to offer support. And of course, we know that Mahlomola Moshweu's family had said that, well, that's too late, because if they had wanted to interact with them, they should have done that from the beginning of this case. But also, Agnes Moshweu making it clear that meeting with these two men and their families would actually not bring her son back. So that would be a futile exercise.
So Malu, what's been their explanation for what happened on that day throughout this trial?
Well, they have maintained, Yuveka, that they were taking this young man to the police station and that he had jumped. But that version of events really, it contradicts what experts, that's a pathologist that testified in this case, because the pathologist that testified in this case saying that the injuries that Mahlomola Moshweu had are not the injuries of a person who had jumped from a moving vehicle. He's got injuries of a person that showed that he, in fact, had been pushed. Remember, Yuvi, there was a sole witness in this case, and that sole witness, a man who witnessed the incident, was the person that also gave evidence to that effect, that these two men had, in fact, pushed this young man out of that speeding vehicle on the day he died.
Okay, let's come back to today, Malu, for example. What time do we expect the court proceedings to start? There's been a lot of interest outside, of course, from various formations, political and societal organizations. What do we expect to happen in court today?
Well, proceedings, Braden, starts at 10 o'clock. That's when we're expecting Judge Ronnie Hendricks to hand down that sentence. Well, Braden, whatever sentence that he'll be handing down, though, we know that AfriForum has already indicated that it will be appealing that sentence.
Thank you very much, Malungelo Boy, on the ground in Coligny.